We finally have lost our snow here in the northern part of the country, and with warming temperatures and standing water, mosquitoes won't be far behind. With those mosquitoes comes the risk of heartworm disease. For some of you, that is a year-round risk in reality. For the rest of us, it is a seasonal disease that we now often manage as a year-round disease. Early in my career, we would try to match heartworm prevention to the season in which dogs were at risk. However, now for the last decade or more, we find that year-round prevention makes more sense and is better medicine. While I'll be the first to concede that for the last several months, there has been a 0% chance of heartworm infection in this part of the country, there are a number of factors that have led us to change to year-round recommendations. Couple that with the fact that preventatives now come as oral chews, multi-month injections, or topicals, there is an option to fit every owner and dog. These preventatives have also been around for a long time and are incredibly safe. This is not the place to cut corners or to try to use some type of natural concoction as a preventative, or on the other end of the spectrum, it isn't the place to try to skimp using products designed for food animals or horses. One of the biggest factors that led me to switch to year-round prevention is the benefit I get from the monthly deworming with the oral preventatives. Unless your dog lives its life in a bubble, exposure to parasites is a real risk. There is no medication that will get every intestinal parasite out there, but with that being said, these preventatives have come a long way, and many of them will cover the most common parasites we see in our pets. The other major factor is that failure to comply with a dosing schedule is the number one reason for a lack of efficacy with heartworm preventatives. This failure can range from you forgetting to give a dose to your dog eating it, then throwing it up without you knowing. We found that when we tried to do seasonal prevention, we would have clients that would drift off the correct schedule and inadvertently put their dogs at risk for heartworm disease. To do seasonal prevention correctly, you need to start 1 month before the start of heartworm transmission and continue for a couple of months after. And if there's one thing we can all agree on, it's that predicting the weather has become impossible. Trying to guess that 6-month window has become a guessing game. In some years, that window is longer than 6 months. In order to maximize the efficacy of giving the preventatives, year-round administration has become the accepted best medicine.